What's going on, Bears fans? What's going on out there today? Welcome back to the BearsMediaCo. I'm your host, Brent C., as you know. But check this out, Bears fans. Today at the Combine was something else. Now, I'm recording this on Friday night, but let me tell you something. These DBs and tight ends decided to show up and show out. And let me tell you something. If you thought the defensive linemen had a great outing on Thursday night, well, the DB said, hey, we about ready to slap them silly and wow everyone with our 40s. Now look, Bears fans, you know that we need defensive linemen like it ain't nobody's business. But as far as safety is concerned, we know Eddie Jackson no longer with the team, so the need for free safety is right there staring at us. And of course, with Cole Kmet being the only tight end under contract, getting a tight end or two is definitely on the list of things for Ryan Poles to do. Now, starting off, let me just say this. When did it become cool to not want to participate? On Thursday, we heard that, what's his name? I don't know. Caleb Williams would not be performing any drills at the Combine. He only showing up for the interviews with the teams. And I said at first, I was just like, where they do that at? But today's times, some guys can do that. And then Marvin Harrison Jr. decided, I'm going to show up. I'm going to do the medicals, get my measurements, but I'm not going to do any of the drills either. Then here comes Brock Bowers. Hey, I'm not participating in any drills either. Now look, what's going on, Bears fans? These guys, yes, they got super talent, and yes, they are probably first round talents. But why not perform the drills and show the world what you can do? Why wait for a pro day where everything is really scripted and you can't go off script too often? I don't know. I guess I'm just a little bit too old school for that. But I tell you this, those DBs made me forget about all the non-competitive folks. And hey, they said we are going to show out today. Now, Bears fans, check this out. The cornerbacks. The cornerbacks were the stars of the day. Friday, these guys just said, we got our wings. And it all started with Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins said, I am going to crush it in the 40. Now listen, the 40 is judged quite a bit as very important for everyone. And of course, a lot of quarterbacks, nobody cares about their 40. It's really for everybody else. Offensive linemen, not a whole lot of people are concerned about the 40. Defensive line, somewhat. But, you know, when it comes to running fast 40s, everyone expects the DBs to do it. And Nate Wiggins, this guy, what did he do? Well, at 6'1", 173 pounds, he goes out and runs a what? A blazing 4.2840. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing, Bears fans. I'm 54, and let me tell you something. I don't ever remember anyone running under 4.3. If it did, it must have been a long time ago. I can't remember what's the running back's name. I can't think of it right now, Bears fans, but there's a running back that I think ran a 4.28 a decade ago. But I tell you what, this dude was flying. Mr. Wiggins, you, sir, had just upped your draft stock considerably with the fastest time at the combine, a 4.2840. Congratulations, sir. Now, even though he ran the fastest, when we talk about DBs, we're talking about free safeties. Well, safeties in general, but free safety because it's a need for our Chicago Bears. And a first-round talent that everyone was high on, well, he didn't really do very well. Cam Kitchens out of University of Miami, someone, like I said, with a first-round grade and, more importantly, a first-round talent. Now he goes up, and most everyone was looking at him to be, out of the University of Miami. You expect him to be fast. I said, well, he should at least run a 4.48, but he didn't. Bears fans, Cam Kitchens went out there and ran a 4.65. 4.65. That's ridiculously slow for a free safety, or a safety in general. Now, safeties, not exactly the fastest, especially strong safeties, but they play closer to the line. But as free safeties, your last line of defense and guys that have to cover more often than not, a 4.65 is really not all that great. I can tell you that there. Now, he did look good in all the drills, so I don't know how that's going to affect his round grade, but man, that's pretty slow for what everybody was expecting, including myself. Now, Bears fans, the fastest safety to run was Dadrian Demerson. Now, this guy right here, he ran a 4.46 a 4.41 at 5'10", 197 pounds. That's pretty darn good. But once again, he's 197 pounds. Now, Cam Kitchens, he measured in at 5'11", 209? 203, excuse me. Bears fans, what's going on there? 4.48, 4.65. Big difference. Very big difference. Now, one of the guys that I like, who was presumed to be somewhere in the 4th or 5th round, and someone who maybe doesn't have the production of, turning the ball over, getting interceptions and things like that, but someone who can play that free safety position sideline to sideline. But in the East-West Shrine Bowl, he didn't really do a whole lot. Solid tackler, I'll say that, but didn't really do a whole lot in the East-West Shrine game. Now, Jalen Corliss, out of University of Missouri, he ran a 4.540, a 4.540, which is pretty darn good. But there's this thing right here, Bears fans. He measured in at 6'3", 227 pounds. That is amazing. 6'3", 227 pounds, and he ran a 4.5, but a guy that weighs 203 pounds runs a 4.65. Unreal. These youngsters today, I gotta give it to them. They can do a whole lot of stuff because they got supreme talent. Now, I haven't seen guys this big. This guy, Jalen Corliss, he is borderline linebacker, and he just ran a 4.5. So, hey, times are looking good, Bears fans, and we need a free safety. Now, like I said, Corliss, a 4th or 5th rounder, Kitchens, a 1st rounder, but the 40 times paint a different picture, I'm thinking. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, Bears fans. It's just going to be one of those years where Ryan Poles is going to have a very good look at these guys to make a good decision and see what free safety, if we get one in the draft, that, pairs with our defense. Now, we could also go, in the free agency market, but then that's going to cost us quite a bit of money. And even though we have over $80 million to put towards signing some free agents, I don't know if signing a big-time free safety is in the picture, especially with Jalen Johnson needing his contract. So we'll see, Bears fans, but I tell you, it was a day for these DBs. Now, let's move on to the tight ends. Like I say, the top tight end, Brock Bowers, didn't want to participate, did his measurements, came in at 6'3", about 243 pounds, but not participating in drills and just, doing interviews basically. So without him being there, my guy, the top tight end for me in this draft, Theo Johnson out of Penn State. Now look, measuring in at 6'6", 259 pounds, he came in and his 40, he did a 4.5, what is that? 7. 4.57 at 6'6", 259 pounds. Now, Bears fans, I don't know about you, but that's pretty darn good. And I'm going to show you something in a little bit that you should pay close attention to. Just remember, Theo Johnson. Remember his 40, and remember his measurements, because it's going to be important later on in this video. Now, second of all, I just have to say, you need some new gear because the new season is coming. So Reggie B, VR Media House, hit the promo, please.
Hello, fellow Bears superfans. While we wait for success on the field, we can show our pride off the field with official Chicago Bears gear from Fanatics. Fanatics has everything to reflect your passion. Jerseys, hats, shirts, collectibles, and more. Rep your Bears fandom in style on supporting us here at BearsMediaCo. Show your Bear spirit by clicking our affiliate link in the description or on our website and buying something nice at fanatics.com today.
Now look, Bears fans, we have definitely seen some outstanding players show out at the Combine so far. And let me tell you this, there have been 30 prospects who have run a sub 4.540. That has to be a record. Now, I can't confirm if it is a record, but it has to be. 30 prospects ran under a 4.540. That is amazing, especially to an old man like myself. But these youngsters out here, they got wings. I'll say that much right there. Now, who was I talking about that, had a pretty good combine back in the day? Well, that would be Cole Kmet. Now, we all know Cole Kmet coming out of Notre Dame was looked at and was highly favored. Now, at 6'6", 262 pounds, our guy, Cole Kmet, and you all know, and we all love him. But he ran, his 40 time was at 4.7. Now, what did I say about Theo? Theo was a 4.57 at basically the same height, 6'6", and close enough to the same weight. 262 for Cole, and then 259 for Theo. Bears fans, I don't know about you, but hey, these two guys right here need to be on our Chicago Bears because they are about to be a dynamic duo for our QB1. Now I know, you know, that there's still a lot of talk going on between who's going to be that quarterback, but for me, Justin Fields is going to be throwing to two very good tight ends in the future. And that's Cole Kmet and Theo Johnson. I'm telling you, Bears fans, we are about to show out if Ryan Poles pulls the trigger and drafts Theo Johnson. Now, Bears fans, I'm going to go and get up out of here, but I'll tell you this. I will see you on the next one. And as always, peace.